Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the weekly reset for week number 16 of Dragonflight Season 2. We only have 3 vaults to look at today, and we're going to begin with the Evoker. So if you've watched these weekly reset videos before, you know I like to save the best for last, and because I've got 3 vaults and the Evoker's first, that doesn't really bode well. We haven't done a lot. I've been really busy with some of the UI stuff that I'll touch on after the vaults. But yeah, I'm going to speak more about the Evoker in more detail, but to cut a long story short, I haven't been enjoying it so much. And I mean, I'm 55 points away from 3k, which would be really, really good to hit. The gear hasn't really budged in a while. There's a few things I could do with upgrading, and honestly, I think I only have 1 vault this week, which is really bad. But I'm not going to mess around. We're going to jump straight into it. I'm going to make sure we are in Orc. That should be fine. Hopefully we can upgrade like a weapon or a trinket. I think we've got shoulders that I can upgrade. Yeah, chest is crafted, so I don't think we take this one. Out of the chests, I think there's only the crafted and the BOE that most orcs have been taking. And although this is myth, I just don't think we take it. So I'm going to take gems for this one, which is unfortunate, but I mean, I think we did like 3 and I really couldn't be asked to do the last one. Or maybe I just did 2 actually. The Mythic Plus team, we haven't had a good couple of weeks. We didn't do too much yesterday. And yeah, things haven't been going well. We've got 22 now for us, which is really unfortunate because I have both of them, both weeks on a 23. So yeah, and again, we'll talk about the Org Evoker in more detail after the vaults. On to the Demon Hunter. I have some Demon Hunter updates. We have finally gotten all of our portals, so the Demon Hunter can officially retire for the season. Rating, I'm not really too bothered about, but I did look at the Argent Dawn rankings, and I haven't done anything on this guy literally for like 6-7 weeks, probably longer. And this guy's 15th Havoc Demon Hunter on the server. That's bonkers. That clearly goes to show that the majority of the Demon Hunters have pretty much just abandoned ship, and they're probably playing an Org Evoker like me, right? But yeah, with the new UI, I'm using Luxfos's weak auras again, and they were better for me personally for tracking like Rage Fire and this, that, and the other. So I thought I'd jump on, give it a go. I enjoyed a little bit of it. I did a few bosses, which reminded me of the reason I stopped playing it so much. But I got all my portals done, and I'm happy with that. So I'm still going to play a little bit of Demon Hunter, I think, over the next couple of weeks, because I want to at least give it another go. The no mover build is a no-go for me. A no-go for me. It just does so little damage. So I think I've got 2 vaults for the myth slot. I didn't want to do any more. I'm just going to jump into it. Make sure I am Havoc, of course. Hopefully we get something decent. Hopefully it's not gems, but I'm not too bothered if I'm honest. Well, it turns out when you don't play your character so much and you stop caring, you start getting items that you really want and you've wanted for a long time. I am very happy with this. And it kind of makes me feel like maybe I should pick it up and play it a little bit more. I don't know. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later, don't you worry. But I'm picking that up. That just, whew. I guess it doesn't really matter what the next character gets, and you guys know what the next character is. I don't know what that is in place of. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say that it is the Fractured Tomorrows. I'm gonna do that now. Or I still haven't got a character that's broken the 445, and I'm hoping I can get there. We did get, okay, that's, yeah, we upgraded the neck recently. Weapons are still alright. Could probably do with a Spore Cloak, to be honest, if I'm playing this character at higher keys, and I should probably upgrade the belt. This guy's in a good spot, and for some reason trinkets are actually pretty decent. That's annoying. Onto the character that I've really been enjoying so much, it's no secret, the Rep Paladin. I have a few things that I still need to upgrade and get to max level, but I've kind of, I mean, I forgot to do crafting stuff last week, so my blacksmithing and jewel crafting, I missed out on a few bits. Ratings are relevant. I'm going to talk about the Rep Paladin series that I might do a couple more episodes on. But we have the legs and the belt that I'm being stubborn about because I've got the patterns. I just need that little bit more score in my professions to actually craft them at max level. So I'm holding out for that. And I'm stupid, I know. But I was able to recraft my own ring, which was really good. I did craft my own neck, which is a little upgrade because although I can only craft a 424, I had a 411. So yeah, there's lots of things this guy can upgrade. I don't remember if I did the raid, but obviously I'm hoping for the beacon. That is number one. I did get the weapon after complaining, and I don't know if you guys can actually see much of it because of the camera, but the weapon from Freehold is heavily sought after, and I was lucky enough to pick it up last week, so I'm very happy about that. We're going to make sure we are in Retribution. I think I filled the vault for Myth. Just please, beacon, please. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Do I take the silent star? Let's see, waste. I've got crafted. That's unfortunate. I mean, weapons I've turned down. Myth weapons I've turned down because they haven't got the right stats and they haven't been simming properly. I am really not sure about the waste. So I'm put off by the mastery. The stats I have on the crafted one, they're set in stone. I don't get to pick those, right? I can't use the missive. So it's the only reason I got the mastery, but you take that for the effect. I kind of want to keep that and upgrade it. Don't think I can say no to this. I don't know if, I mean, judging by sub creation, there are a huge amount that take it. I think if I was going to play anything else but Rec, because I don't feel like we need like the Spore Cloak. It was funny, I got the Spore Callers Shroud. I think we take this, you know. I think this is good. It's not quite a beacon, but it's still huge. And my trinkets aren't terrible. They're not the worst. So, you know what? I'm happy. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this. All right. I am pumped about this one. Both melee DPS have had very good vaults today. We are, so 441. This is surely going to, oh no, it's not actually. We're exactly the same, so I'm going to have to upgrade it. Oh, the silent star. There's just something about this back piece that I absolutely love. I'm super happy. I'm pumped. All right, so I guess first things first, I will address the elephant in the room. I have a fresh trim. It's amazing what a haircut does for your confidence, honestly. And I'm wearing contacts today for the first time. I've had some trial ones for a while, and I've not used them. And these are expensive, like premium, and the old ones dry my eyes out. These are amazing, but I don't think it's going to be a thing because, as I say, they're very expensive. So, all right, enough of that. Let's talk about some characters and let's talk about the Evoker. So, over the past couple of weeks, I've been obviously changing the UI that you guys have seen, and I'll talk about that in a second. But I've struggled to adapt on the Evoker and play to an ability where I'm happy with. I've been looking at some of the logs that the team have been making. Spoke to a couple of guys yesterday, last night after we finished, and I think one of them kind of hinted maybe I should not play the Evoker because the logs were terrible, right? My uptime was terrible in comparison to other Evokers. I was terrible, and I've just, like, for the last couple of weeks, I haven't been enjoying it. I don't know, like, it was a nice break to begin with, but I think I need to go back to melee now. I've kind of held off because I wanted to wait until the Paladin stuff was finished. I don't think I can wait any longer. I think I need to try it. I've told the team from the start it was always the plan to play melee, and they were well aware of this. So it's nothing new. I'm not sort of like hindering the team and changing. They knew it was coming, so it is what it is. I do need to play the Demon Hunter a bit more. I don't think I'm going to play the Demon Hunter. I'm going to test it with some pug keys, maybe with a member or two of the team, and see how they feel and get their opinion on it. Because if I'm not performing to a decent level that I'm happy with, then I'm just not going to play it. And the Ret Paladin kind of feels that because I feel like I can. It offers a lot to the team, and I really enjoy it. So Ret Paladin is looking strong. And of course, both of the vaults today make me incredibly happy. So yeah. As for the UI, as mentioned, I think it is finished. It is ready to go. I've had a lot of help from Khashogg with the sound pack that may be coming next week. That's not entirely ready. I've still got some voices that I'm missing that I need to Bastian does them, right? So I've got to try and persuade him somehow. I am going to be releasing that hopefully later today, the UI that is, and I want to make a little video on it, a little guide, just to show you guys sort of the initial setup, because there are some bits and pieces you have to do typically with the scaling, and some of this might be new to some of you as well. It's not going to be like a full comprehensive how to install ElvUI, this, that, and the other. Like, I'm only going to show you so much basically, and I think something that a lot of you are going to need to understand is that this UI is my UI. This is how I like it. So it's not going to be like a default setup for everyone else. And there's going to be bits and pieces missing that I will discuss in the video, such as like the stance bar, for example, on like for the auras for the Paladin, and the stances for a warrior. I don't typically have those because you can drag and drop as spells onto the action bar. I like doing it that way. So stuff like that, there's little bits like that. But I will be jumping onto a character fresh because I have a second account, and I will be going step by step, importing everything, and just showing you like how it works. So yeah, hopefully later today I can get that done. If not, I'm not going to rush it. So if I need that extra day, I'll let you guys know, and it will probably be out tomorrow, but I'm hoping today. In terms of the Rep Paladin stuff, I've had some ideas, but it's just trying to get some of the guys together, and unfortunately like other commitments get in the way, so it's a little difficult, which is why you haven't seen the episodes out so far. But I have some plans. I'm hoping we can get together this weekend, and I'm looking to record at least another 2 episodes, but I'm not going to rush it. I'm not just going to do it for the quantity. It needs to be good. It needs to be right. So you have that to look forward to as well. And there was something that we forgot to mention last week, and that is that we have a new YouTube channel. We have a VODs channel that I forgot to promote last week. I will leave it linked down below. It's nothing special. It's literally going to be all the Twitch streams just ripped and put onto a different YouTube channel, basically. It was requested by a handful of people, and I thought, you know what, if there's like 4 or 5 people that are asking for it, maybe more people want it too. So it's there if you want it. If not, I understand. It was something that I thought was actually, I don't know, pointless, but again, viewers have asked for it, so here it is. On to the last topic of today. We have the ADHD meds and how I'm getting on. So it is day number 8, week 2. Last Wednesday was the first day I started taking them, and for the first couple of days I had pretty big caffeine withdrawals because I'm not meant to be drinking caffeine. So I've completely gone like cold turkey. The first day for withdrawals was pretty horrible. I felt pretty crap around like 3-4 p.m. onwards. The head was like boom. Second day it wasn't as bad, but I still had it. And then the third day was all right. But throughout those first few days, 3 or 4 days, I had suppressed hunger, which is really good and really bad because I eat a lot of rubbish. That is like a lot of snacks, a lot of sugar. So it's good that I'm cutting down on that, but at the same time, like I haven't had anything to eat yet today. It's lunchtime and I'm just drinking like half of a smoothie. And that's pretty much all I've had apart from my protein shake this morning that we usually have for breakfast. And I still don't feel hungry now, but I need to be smart. My calorie intake is completely just, it's gone down. But if I don't eat little bits and pieces, and I'm not kind of like, I feel like I'm forcing myself to eat, but in a sensible way, then around like dinner time, I will feel really sick, like really sick. So I've been really good managing that. And again, I've been sensible. I haven't been eating the snacks. I've been drinking a lot of water because I have, the meds seem to give me a dry mouth. So yeah, very healthy. I'm feeling very good. Focus is absolutely amazing, but the meds tend to wear off. Like I get that kick, that drive, that focus for the first, I don't know, 4-5 hours, and then slowly it starts fading. I start switching off, thinking about other things, procrastinating, and yeah, I think we need to up the dose already. But I've got these for another 6 days after this, and then I go up to 50s at the minute. I'm currently on 30s. We are on Elvance, as mentioned last week, so I'm excited for that. So that's the update on the meds. That's the vault, everything that we've spoken about today, the UI. And yeah, all in all, I'm a lot happier. So I hope this continues, and I will continue to update you guys every week. And yeah, let's hope this continues. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video and all of the updates with everything going on, but that's me done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.